I have that new microshift drivetrain, the Advent MX. Just a good old 11-speed drivetrain for the people who hate things that are new. This is
Nice.
technically new, but it's a wide range 11-speed drivetrain with a clutch. Kind of just does all the things you want it to do. It's cheap. Um,
Does it use a
it's on
Shimano HG driver body? Is that what?
almost exclusively, except there is one XD cassette that you can use.
Oh,
But the
nice.
way that it mounts is very odd, and it's pretty heavy because of the way it mounts. So, um, yeah, it's just like a good 11-speed drivetrain. It doesn't do anything special, like in terms of shifting under load. It's just like click the shifter, it goes up, it goes down. It is very fast, like relative to other 11-speed and 12-speed stuff. Like the way that you can rip through gears is really quick, but it's not like the cleanest shift if you're doing that. I think it's going to be a great option for like people building, bikes that are super budget focused. It's clear looking at like the tiered options that this is going to be, pretty common as an OE spec on cheap bikes. I would assume it's like extremely inexpensive for that level just based on what the MSRP is. So, we'll see it around.
Yeah, what is the MSRP? Do you know the group set cost?
There's like so many SKUs, it's hard to keep in my head, but let me pull it up. It's
largely this would be like competing with Shimano Qs.
Yeah, I think that's the closest thing. And it also is compatible with Shimano Qs, which is cool. So like,
all right, like if you toasted your Shimano derailleur, you can put the microshift on and go that way
like
as a replacement.
it's meant to swap back and forth. There's also like a 10-speed option, which is confusing, but like if you had a 10-speed Qs and one like a slightly nicer, I think maybe nicer derailleur, you could pop this on.
With like cross compatibility.
Yeah, I guess so. Like, man, there's so many options here. So,
how much does a cassette cost? Let's go with like just a cassette.
No, I'll do the group sets. Like you can get like the nicest group set is $245. Like,
and that's
like
cassette, chain, derailleur.
Yeah, it's shifter, cassette, derailleur.
Okay.
It's unclear as to whether it includes a chain or not. They say just use any chain, and they like the KMC chains.
Right. Yeah, because they don't make a chain themselves.
Right.
Yeah.
But they're like, their pricing is very competitive. It is like annoyingly wide ranging in terms of the options. Like there's too many SKUs here, but like the most expensive cassette is $145, but the one that you should buy is $130.
So that's compared to it's $500 for a transmission cassette or some high end stuff. It's a big,
and like you do have, there's like a weight penalty. Like it's like if you compare it to like a transmission cassette, it's like 200 grams heavier. If you compare it to like an XT 12-speed cassette, it's like 10 grams heavier. So
all right, that's cool.
It's
what's
actually
the range on the cassette? Like what's the easiest gear on the cassette?
50 tooth, 11 to 50, 11 speed. So it's like super wide range. It's like pretty plug and play with a lot of setups. I think I don't foresee people like putting it on like a high-end enduro bike necessarily, but if you're building up like a budget focused bike with mountain bike aspirations, like it's a very good option.
Sweet.
Yeah, like I like microshift. I think the way that they approach it is smart. Like they wait a while and then they strike, and they're not trying to be like the best at a thing. They're trying to be the good budget option that is like compatible and functional and simple.
We do have a podcast coming up with those guys. We chatted with I think it was the engineer, and then we got a couple people on and kind of talked about how they navigate patent landscapes and all that stuff, because it is kind of tricky being a smaller drivetrain manufacturer. So that should be up sometime in the next few weeks. But we'll dig more into what it's like to be a smaller player in the drivetrain world.